that, or whatever. And today we're talking about
imaginary friends,
aka ifs. So who's your imaginary friend?
Say hello, Mr. Nobody.
Here we go again.
Okay.
No one's talking, but okay, continue. How did you meet Mr. Nobody?
So, when I was like 8, I had bumped into someone, but it was like hard, and I was like, sorry, and I was like, you look familiar. I think I seen you somewhere. And then he was like, yeah, I think I seen you somewhere. And it was like, and then we was like playing together and stuff, and then he just followed me home. And by the way, he has a wife and 3 kids.
Okay, who are the 3 kids? What are their names?
Thomas Nobody, Jacob Nobody, and Lucifer Nobody.
Lucifer?
Lucifer?
We talking about the devil up in here?
Mr. Nobody is Mr. Nobody. It's not my fault. They named him Lucifer Nobody.
Lucifer. Okay, you know what? I'm not even
Okay.
I had an imaginary friend. I feel like I grew too old for him. My imaginary friend.
Mr. Nobody's wife is pregnant.
Well, dang. That's that. Whoa.
So basically, they have 4 children. The baby shower is like 2 weeks away.
Are you going to be going?
I don't know. My birthday's 2 weeks away.
Well, so is mine. We're only one day apart, by the way. July
His is
13th.
13th. Mine is 12.
No. I had an imaginary friend. It was actually a Pokemon. He was my imaginary friend. Well, I had 2, actually. One when I was like 3 to 5. And then the Pokemon when I was like 6 to 9. The first one, it was this like half black guy and half white. And he would just sit in the corner of my room. And even the dogs would like, I had a dog. His name was Mikey. He would bark at the imaginary character because I'm guessing it had to be like a ghost or something that I could see. And we just talk, and he tried to like make me laugh. And then one day he just like disappeared out of my life. And then I kind of like made this imaginary friend by like acting like I had like a Pokeball, threw it, and the Pokemon would like come out. And I would only take the Pokemon out when we were driving. That way I could have it like act like it's running between cars and jumping on cars and having fun. What does Mr. Nobody do?
Oh, so he basically like follows me. So you know how we got in the car? Mm-hmm. He was right with us, but he got on top of the car. He's a really good climber. He can climb on that ceiling right now. Go for it, Mr. Nobody.
Oh, wow. You see him, don't you?
Get down now.
Dang. You know you're talking to a grown man, right? He got 3 children. No, 4, my bad. He got 4 children.
He's 19.
4 children and he's 19.
I know. It's crazy.
Something ain't
no,
right.
Mr. Nobody's just being Mr. Nobody.
Something ain't right.
You really think he was 19? You really thought he was 19? He's 29.
How was I supposed to know?
I was being sarcastic.
Well, you didn't say it like you were sarcastic. Well, the Pokemon that I had, by the way, it was Greninja. If you know the Pokemon, good for you. And so I would basically act like in the show, Ash would fuse with Greninja. I would act like I would be doing that, and then we would run on top of cars and jump following my mom's car. And it was just a fun time until I just one day like put him back in the Pokeball and never took it out again. So I guess I could still have one, but I just choose not to have one.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay. What else am I supposed to say?
Well, is there a way that you can, like, summon Mr. Nobody? Or is he, like, always with you no matter what? Like, always there?
No, he's not always with us. sometimes he has to look after his children. Because, they're children. And,
You're munching very hard on those Skittles, man.
Skittles are intense. I don't know why Mr. Nobody hates Skittles. Quit laughing back there. I don't know why Mr. Nobody hates Skittles. It's like, I'll be back.
What do you think is good about having an imaginary friend?
So you need him even when you're a grown. You need your imaginary friend even Skittles. Even when you grow up, you gotta have your imaginary friend because he can
or she, or it.
Can I talk?
Sure. Well, I'm just saying.
He or she
or it.
Nobody can beat you up. Anyways,
You can't beat me up. You can't beat me up.
He or she, you need your
or it.
He or she or it. You need your imaginary friend when you get older because I'm trying to think of that movie.
Well, I'll go while she's thinking. I think an imaginary friend. I think an imaginary friend is good for you because I think an imaginary friend is good for you because it helps with comfort. With me being an only child, having an imaginary friend, it really helped me being social in a way to where I became easier with talking to new people because I would practice on talking to my imaginary friend. So it just helped me mentally on speaking. What about you?
Huh? What you were saying?
She wasn't even listening. I was saying that an imaginary friend benefits only children, but it can also benefit siblings, but it benefited me as an only child with speaking because I would speak to the imaginary friend.
Oh. My sister knows Mr. Nobody.
Oh, so you're not an only child. Well, I thought you...
My sister knows Mr. Nobody. They're great cousins.
Your sister...
I mean, not cousins. They're great friends.
Okay.
They used to talk to each other. I don't know what happened. They used to talk to each other every day.
So, do you think Kanila got too old for Mr. Nobody? Even if she isn't
She
old.
knows. She still knows Mr. Nobody. I don't know.
I'm not saying she forgot him. I'm saying she stopped wanting to talk to an imaginary friend.
Skittles. I guess.
You guess she got too old to the point where she didn't want to talk
She's
to Mr.
8 years
Nobody?
old. I don't think she got too old.
No,
She's
saying...
not even 100 yet.
I got
She's
too
not old.
Like I got too old for the black and white guy. I was 1 year old.
I don't see any wrinkles.
I'm not saying too
think you
old.
got
I'm
old.
not saying too old as in age wise. I'm talking too old for that person. Maybe they're getting old to you.
Mr. Nobody's not old. He's 29.
You're telling... okay. Well, I'm saying when I was 2, he was kind of new to me, and I had fun with him. But when I was 5, he got boring and old, and I forgot him. See
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. What's that for?
I'm just humming.
Are you humming?
Shh. I'm thinking.
What is she thinking about? What is there to think about?
Well, if you got too old, that's on you because Mr. Nobody never got old.
Well, he is 29.
Oh, hey, Mr. Nobody's wife. How you doing? How's Lucas? Oh yeah.
Lucas? Who's Lucas?
Mr. Nobody's oldest son.
You didn't say that in the names.
Yes, I said Lucas Nobody.
You
did
said
not hear me?
Lucifer. You said Lucifer.
Mhm.
Something else and something else. But I ain't hear Lucas.
I said Lucas.
You ain't heard. You ain't got no Lucas.
Turn back the first one because I know I said Lucas.
Wait a minute. Last time we were in the car, you said Lucas was Mr. Nobody's brother.
I did.
Yes, you did. So, what's going on here?
Mr. Nobody, is there something you need to tell me? Which one is he? I need Skittles. Why did you lie to me? Oh my God.
And you guys say she's cool. Amazing, funny.
I thought he was your brother.
I think that's all we got on Imaginary Friends.